This guest, he's been on The Tonight Show. He's been on The Simple Life. He's been on MTV's True Life, I Have Tourette's. And he's made some appearances. Nick? Nick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, did you have a guess? I'm sorry.
No. I'm just sitting here waiting.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to put you back on hold. Sorry, I took this guy Nick's call in the middle of that intro. And he's also been on O&A, ladies and gentlemen, a friend of ours, a very funny comedian, and a gentleman who suffers from Tourette's. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Louis Centani in the house, or as we like to call him, Twitchell.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Twitch?
And this poor bastard can't get laid because he has a little thing wrong with him. That's what pisses me off. You know, he's a good-looking guy.
He is. He's a good-looking kid.
What you're going to hear when Twitchell's talks is these little ticks, these little noises.
Oh, it's more than when he talks. Ride in the fucking car with him for an hour.
It's like having a retarded parrot in the back seat. I took 2 pills. I couldn't put up with it anymore.
Oh, you're the reason for 2 pills today.
For the first half hour, you don't want to laugh, and then, it gets out of hand.
It's pretty crazy.
I've seen Twitchell's on MTV's True Life. Yeah. I Have Tourette's. I watched it. And so you used to take medication for your Tourette's. Mm-hmm. And you got super fat from it.
Yeah, from the time I was 7 years old to, I graduated high school in 2003, I skyrocketed to 300 pounds when I graduated because the medicine just made me retain the weight, and I wasn't able to lose it. And I wasn't able to work it off or anything.
Al, are you on that medicine?
No. So when did you? So you decided to get off medication. You started losing weight. What did you find when you got off the medication? I mean, I'm sure your tics got a lot worse, right?
Yeah. Well, it was either live my life with with my tics being much more harsher and being thinner, or the tics being better and being obese. So I took the other option. And, you get good days and bad days with it.
This isn't a good day, is it?
Well, no, because he has a new medicine now.
Now, this is what I want to talk about.
And he hasn't taken that today.
Yes. His main form of medication now is cannabis.
Yeah. I've been smoking since I was 13, and the first time I tried it, I told my parents and my doctor, and I said, look, I did this, I know I wasn't supposed to, but turned out it was great.
Right.
And it suppressed my tics.
Right.
And then, of course, right away, my mom and dad being, like as any normal parents would do, they went out and bought me some more.
Good for your parents.
No, I'm kidding. They didn't.
Bad for them. Bad for them, damn it.
For their sakes. But, no, it's something. I just turned 23 years old on 9/11, so that's 10 years I've been doing it, and it's definitely something that makes me function. When I do radio and things like that, I'll try not to do it. People want to see the real me and hear the tics and whatnot, but I try to control it. But the harder I hold it in, the more it comes out. But for the most part,
Your birthday's 9/11?
Yeah. God hates you. Yeah, 2 fucking tragedies out in that day.
One after another. Yes, Al.
I'm going to wait until he's done.
Yeah, you'll be waiting all night.
The best part for me so far has been watching Mark trying to figure out what the hell's going on next.
Mark's trying to figure out if this is a bit or not. And it's for real. It's no bit.
When Mark didn't hear him talk, he hit on him.
The worst part is that next week there'll be a very slim Al Rosenberg ticking and tooting during the whole show. He's looking over at me like I have a pacemaker going off.
But it's hard to get chicks, right? I mean, chicks are such fucking...
well, that's the other thing. I mean...
It pisses you off.
You're so judgmental.
He's a good-looking kid. Yeah. And you hear chicks all the time saying, I want a guy with a great personality. I don't care about his looks. I don't care about, other shit.
He's a comedian, too.
As long as he's got a good personality. He's sweet.
Right.
He's nice. He's attentive. And Twitchell's is all those things.
Yeah.
But he has some tics. And how is dating for you?
And that just goes to show you. I was going to say, it goes to show you how BS that is. Because
I can say bullshit.
Yeah, I can say bullshit.
Oh, well, bullshit. Oh, that felt good. Bullshit, right. Yeah. It's bullshit. It really is. Because you got to understand something. Not only do I have Tourette's, I was a fat kid growing up with Tourette's. So I had 2 things going against me. And going from 300 pounds to now a svelte 165 pounds at 6'2" and golden brown hair, I definitely think that the tics really shouldn't be, the only reason to...
You think
you need a better reason to not talk to me as a girl. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm approachable.
Do you think you got fat because when you went to Burger King, you ordered a wop, 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 and you put like 7 in the bag? I thought he booked me on a gig.
Super.
He booked me on a gig, and I go, how much money is it? And he goes, $5. I thought he was making like $5 million. By the time I was done with him.
On the drive-thru's worst nightmare.
We already have a call for you here.
I just wanted to warn you not to make eye contact with Marcos. He will fuck you.
But women will not fuck a guy because of that fact. And, I mean, I've known him for a long time.
He's a great kid.
He's my neighbor, basically.
Let me pose this question, all the guys here and all the guys listening. Calm down, Twitch. I will ask you, if you met a smoking hot chick with your Mark.
Mark's got his own Twitch.
If you had come earlier, you would have had so much more time with Twitchell to enjoy this. All right. You meet a chick. She's a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. But she's got this.
I'm fucking her.
You hang it. Would you date her, though? Not just
I wouldn't take her outside.
No. You wouldn't do that for regular chicks.
No. But no.
Outback's not considered outside.
How great would that be in bed when you're fucking her? She's like, I mean,
until you stop and she's still making the same noise.
You're hitting the alarm clock thinking it's going off.
Imagine
you're like, I fucked her 2 hours ago. What's going on?
She's like, what is that, popcorn done?
That's my favorite one, by the way.
The telephone ring.
That's my favorite.
888-STERN-101 is the number.
He's like the nicest kid. Like, I've known him for like
Twitchell's
5 years.
Great, man.
And I love this kid. And you know what I mean? And I feel so bad because women, they won't, they don't want nothing to do with him.
It's really shallow. It's really
very
disgusting.
shallow.
Yeah.
Al.
I just wanted to say that ping!
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I'm riding in the car and he says Therese, I don't know what to expect. We're getting him the Jersey Turnpike. Bring!
Well, there's different kinds of Tourette's. Only about 20% have the cursing part. So most people with Tourette's really don't curse. The majority of them have facial tics, the head twitching.
So the other ones are just faking it just to go out.
I just want to say, this is one great kid. This is a great kid. Look how thin he is, and I'm going to sound queer. He's a great-looking kid.
Well, and he's horny as fuck. He's moving in on your girl, Raven. He digs her. She's
Raven, by the way, her voice, my God, she made my cock twitch. I'm telling you.
Welcome to the club.
Does your cock go?
Now you need to get a joint in your cock.
Yeah, you and your cock will be smoking at the same time. Let's get to the phones. A lot of people want to ask Lewis some questions. So let's go to Hansi, our good buddy out in Toronto. Hansi!
A man with no problems. Good.
What's going on, man?
What's up, buddy?
I was going to say, this guy's the greatest fucking guest ever, man.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
And he's a real cool guy, and he's motivated. That's one thing about this guy.
Well, you know what other cool thing we're doing is Madison's up here tonight, and we told Madison that we have this really cute guy we want to try and set her up with, but we didn't mention anything about the Tourette's. So when she comes in here,
so don't say a word,
Yeah, when she comes in, don't talk until she asks you a question.
Somebody tape his head to his shoulder.
Put a bag over my head.
Here's what I want. When she comes in, just hold it in as long as you can, so that way words won't even come out.
Based on the little he's told me, you just saying that to him has pushed him over the edge.
Oh,
yeah. And the more I hold it in, the worse is when it comes out even worse.
And he wants to move in with me.
Yeah, I think he should totally. Not only should he move in, you should film every day and turn it into the fucking next great sitcom.
Must be a real big basement.
It is. It actually is. It's fucking huge. But it's like his parents are like, he's 23, he should get out on his own. And he's like, I'm the only one around here, really, that he knows.
Hey, Bob, if he lives in your basement, does he have to pay your ex-wife money?
One thing I will say that...
You're such a dick.
One thing I will say that is not fun when you're hanging out with Twitchell's is key bumps. He fucking spills it all over the floor.
We were outside a place trying to... He goes, can you light my cigarette? And he's going back and forth. I went through the book of matches. It was like fucking... Somebody was cutting logs next to it. There was so much wood.
And you were seeing you hold a book at least. And I do smoke cigarettes also. You would think that someone with Tourette's wouldn't normally carry matches. A lighter should be your
but he can burn himself. I mean, this fucking guy can fucking hurt himself.
See, Levy's like a second dad to me. I mean, he got me in the stand-up. I've known him for years now. He lives right down the block from me. I love him, and he's we've been at clubs and gigs before where he says, go and talk to the girl, go outdoor. Yeah. And by the time I get there, she's gone. It's really hard to just really. I don't know what to do. You guys help me.
If there's any ladies out there, he's a good-looking kid.
He's a brilliant guy.
He's funny.
He's got a lot going on.
He's got a lot going on. He's writing a movie.
He's got an entrepreneur's heart. He's creative.
Well, the cool thing is, like Raven let her hair down. She's getting all made up over there now. She heard his credits. She's like, "What's that? He's in a movie."
Not only that, he's just like Bob's son Dominic. He considers Bob his second dad.
He is. He's got a somebody shirt on.
Look at that! Wow. I'm glad he showed up for that.
Yeah. Hey, Raven, think about him going down on you. Like,
I also like how he's
It's
got
like the Jetsons.
It's like a weed whacker, you twat.
He's also got a medical condition, which means he blurts out, and Bob said, "Now don't say anything when Madison gets here. Just don't say anything."
Yeah, shut your medical condition off for a little while.
He hates the C word. That's all I'm telling you.
Hansi,
He just thinks I swallowed a beeper.
Hansi, did you want to say something else, buddy?
I just want to show you guys some respect, man, and just call in and just say this guy's the greatest fucking guy ever, man. I'd fuck him if I had a chance to. I don't know.
Thank you very much.
Wait a second.
Thanks for tweaking the creepy meter.
There's our first date contestant.
Yeah, at this point, take a number.
Hansi making sure the creepy meter isn't working.
I want some women to call in and talk about this because I know that they're so shallow that they would not date a guy. If he was a millionaire, they'd be lining up to fucking hold his head still. I'm telling you that right now. You know that's the fucking truth. You know that's the truth.
888-STERN-101 is the number. We're going to take a quick break. If you're a lady that wants to hold his head still, down. Twitchell is our guest.
And also, Colin Quinn's listening right now. He actually booked us at a show.
Yeah, Colin, say hello to your new booker. Say hi to Colin Quinn, Twitchell.
Yo, what's up, brother?
You're listening to Miserable Men. We'll be right back on Howard 101.
Miserable Men.
Oh, my God, you're crazy. I think you need to have some sex.
You sound a little nuts. Julie, Mike Morris, Al Rosenberg, Mark Burns, and the Reverend Bob Levy. Miserable Men. Howard 101.
Welcome back to Miserable Men. Chewy here with you. Mike Morris, Mark from Jersey City, Al Rosenberg, and the great, the talented, the lovely, the legendary Reverend Bob Levy.
Thank you. I took over Al's place.
Yeah. And also joining us, Louis Twitchell Centani, comedian and promoter, actually. More.
He's trying to get more into the promoting right now.
And he's got a show coming up with, what is it?
Yeah, it's Friday, October 10th. It's actually, I'm hosting it. It's going to be a double headliner. Bob Levy and Colin Quinn, both going to be headlining the show at the Broadway Theater. It's in Pittman, New Jersey. It's right next to Rowan University, right near there. Go to PittmanBroadwayTheater.com for tickets. I mean, just your chance to see Bob and Colin on the same stage, and just tolerate me for a little bit, and then get to them.
No, he's really funny.
He's very funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah,
now.
I've done some shows with you too, Shuli.
Absolutely.
You know?
We've smoked in the back before the shows and after, and
my went to.
And he's like, you tell Colin wherever you want to go out to eat, we're going out to eat. He goes, I got a card. It's a business expense.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Colin, did you hear that?
Yeah. Well, there's nothing, in my experience, there's nothing funnier than a guy who's a comic and a promoter.
And add Tourette's to that.
Yeah, Tourette's too. Jesus Christ. Levy's finally finished me off this time.
How many times during the day do you stop, do self-inventory, and realize you made a huge mistake hooking up with Bob?
Actually, the sad part is I'm in such deep trouble. When I hear it, I'm going, oh, they're promoting my name. It's good.
You're in a bad place then, huh?
Yeah. Colin's the best.
Especially since Louis the Wop just said a double headliner show, me and Bob.
Louis the Wop. Now, you've been a huge fan of Colin.
Yeah, hey, Colin, what's up, man?
Hey, Louis.
Hey, well, I'm going to take care of you when you come down. Trust me.
I heard you got the fucking Applebee's card and everything.
Yeah, Outback, man. It's going to be great.
Anywhere you want to go. Colin, we're going to party all week.
Maybe you can take me to Pullman College. You know why we're going to party all week? Because I told Bob, when we first started doing this, I was like, Bob, it's great. I said, because I literally gave this long, boring speech. I go, because the one thing that I hate doing, you want to stay in town, work with your friends, and kind of not go on the road. Because the road's so lonely, you have to wake up, do all this fucking radio, and not be home.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, ignoring everything I said, Hey, Colin. Next Wednesday we're doing TV in Philly. Then you might as well stay over Wednesday night too because we got Thursday radio. I'm 2 miles from there. I'm doing more fucking road by being home. I'm going to be away from my house because you can stay with me and the wife.
But,
Just what you want.
Without a fucking hotel.
How much fun are we going to have? That's the whole thing. We're doing work, too, in the day. We're going, no, we're going to...
Again, you're not listening to what Colin's saying.
No, he likes my ideas.
Just say... Speaking and emphasizing the words doesn't make you a professional. We're doing work. We're really bare down there.
We're gonna go to gym
because I'm using a serious voice, Colin.
We're going to the gym every day, okay?
The gym, that's good.
And then we're working on 2 sitcoms.
Sounds like fun to me. Sounds like fun to me.
And you know what, Colin?
And whatever you want to eat. Listen to Lewis. He's trying to say a word.
And if you want, we can go to Atlantic City. It's only 40 minutes from where I'm at. I love to play poker. They can never read me when I play. I love it. I love hold'em. We can have a good time, man. I'm going to treat you like gold. Trust me. Give it.
But that's the problem. You don't understand. Just the idea, after this amount of years, of someone treating me like in that kind of forced, reverential kind of fucking attitude, it's going to be so depressing for me. You have fallen so far. Just sitting there in a fucking, what do you got, like a Geo or something?
I don't drive.
His dad drops him off at my house.
And then when I say, hey, why are you going on this road? It's like the bad road to the fucking hardcore projects. I'm like, no, let's go to the other hotel. He goes, no, we don't go to that one. This one is a better poker room. Me and you and 4 fucking indentured servants from White Pine Province sitting there playing fucking Texas Hold'em for 4 hours.
This is going to be the best weekend ever.
Colin, start drinking now. That's the best advice I can give you. You're up for it,
Yeah,
man.
we'll blaze away, man. It'll calm me down. Look at this.
And you know what else bothers me? Shuli?
Yes, go ahead.
Is that Bob Levy last week, I go like this, so I'm like, Bob, me and Bob are tight. We've always known each other, but now we're tight. And I go, and I go offhandedly, because I don't work for fucking National Enquirer. I go, when is Howard's wedding? Oh, soon.
Meanwhile, Al Rosenberg. Meanwhile, Al Rosenberg is going to the wedding. We have an inside source from Miserable Men.
Yeah.
I love that for a few reasons. One is it pisses probably Bob and a lot of other people.
No.
Oh, yes, it does.
I hate weddings.
They love Al going, but they just, they can't understand why they're not going. They don't understand, like, Howard's like a radio nerd, so Al and him, he's also loyal. He goes way back with him,
Right.
Hey, Colin, you know what Bob's first reaction was when I told him? I thought I'd catch a ride in with him, so I told him what it was. He says, oh, I'm so fucking bummed. I'm so bummed.
I didn't say
Yes,
that.
you did. Chrissy, check the mail. I'm not making it up. Chrissy, did we get anything from Howard?
I said, check from Miserable Men 3 months later. No, listen.
If you didn't fucking lip off to Gary, you were invited.
I need to write a book, How to Make Friends.
Yeah, you
by
need
Bob
to read
Levy.
a book.
No, but Al's not even bringing a date because 2 seats, right?
That's right.
I know that, and they made it very clear when I got a call from
You're coming solo.
Lauren, his personal. He said, "It'll be you by yourself."
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
So at least you won't be alone.
When this is all over, I'll tell you guys what this whole setup was about. And
it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Al, unlike Bob, Al trusts me and tells me things.
Surely does know.
And he told it's like a whole Fort Knox.
Well,
two guys have to turn a key at the same time to get to the wedding.
Well, surely, Colin, surely says, "Oh, that's so great. That's so cool. You'll talk about it on the show." Bob goes, "I'm so bummed. Chrissy, check the mail."
I never said
I'm
check
so
the
fucking,
mail.
but check the mail, Chrissy.
I hate weddings. Look, he had his chance to get $500 off me like Yucko did.
Yeah.
All right?
How can you hate weddings? You've had enough of them.
Why let Al bring a date anyway? How many people does it take to give out towels in the men's room?
Wouldn't that be funny if you had to give out towels?
Hey, Colin,
I will be cleaning up.
Colin, when are you going to come and do the show with us Sunday nights?
What?
After this week?
I figure you're doing the Outback Steakhouse tour. Maybe we're not off far from the list.
I'll do it when Lewis, gets his medicinal marijuana.
All right.
Hey, Colin, in keeping with Bob's promise to keep you close to home, we're doing a remote in Nashville. So why don't you come down here and join?
Colin,
now listen, Colin, I don't want to say what's going on. You know what Bob is like with me when I asked about the wedding? It was like Sonny Corleone when they're snapping pictures. He walked out fucking knocking over cameras, kicking and shit.
Soon. It's going to be soon.
Very protective of the wedding.
Hey, Colin, it's a need-to-know basis. You're not there yet.
I don't need another reason to get in trouble. That's
well, you'll find one, I'm sure.
You're right.
Hey.
But I love the fact that you think me of all people.
No, I know.
I was literally asking out of a casual interest.
I know.
I could give a fuck when it is or where it is.
Right.
Colin, he said that.
What am I like? Oh, I wonder what everyone's wearing. What do I give a shit?
He's not Lisa G. He doesn't care.
Hey, Colin, he said that instead of I don't know.
Exactly. No, Bob knows. Believe me, Bob has the inside dope. Because if you saw how he was like, soon. So, I was like, and just mind your business and leave it at that.
Well, Colin, man, thanks for calling.
We love you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, buddy.
I'll see you next week.
I'll see you in Lewis's father's car next week.
Yeah, sounds great, man.
Me and Colin Tuesday night till Sunday hanging out.
He's going to hate you by Thursday.
No. We get along so good, it's amazing.
What do you want to say, Al?
Colin and Levy, two opposite ends of the dumbbell of comedy.
You know, that's very true.
Let's go to some people who have some questions for Twitchels, our Tourette's friend here tonight.
Boy.
Wes in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, hey, I was just calling to tell a Tourette's guy that if you want to get laid, just have a fight with Bob, knock his ass out, and fuck him in the ass, and then you'll be all right.
All right.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't really have to knock me out.
Hold on, I got to write that down.
Sounds very romantic. Yeah.
Let's go to Bob in Chicago. Bob.
Yeah, Wes, that was stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
Al, congratulations on your invite to the wedding, by the way.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
No problem. All right, Bob.
Yes.
Bob, you got to set Lewis up the right way.
Okay, how?
Like any good adopted father would. You find some husky at one of your shows. Before the show, you send her up to your suite with an 8-ball, and then send Lewis up there with like a deck of cards or something.
That's true.
No.
You know what I mean? We can probably get him laid on the road.
See, Bob, here you go, Twitchels. Put this pill in her drink.
No, as soon as they come in the room, you hit them with like a little billy club in the back of the neck. No, Lewis, I'm telling you, somebody's going to pick you up. Look at you. You are a businessman. You're not just the fucking guy that shakes. You know what I mean?
I know, but he's just so hard. I don't know.
Because women are such fucking judges. Get these broads on the phone that fucking, only want millionaires. You know what I mean? Right. And let's explain why this fucking poor bastard can't fucking get laid.
Like, it also reminds me of John the Stutterer, who's a really smart guy. He's not bad looking, and he's so hostile towards women because they treated him like shit.
But he's not like that. He's the opposite.
This is a really sweet kid.
And I'll tell you, my tics are a lot more calm when I'm not, on radio. Nerves are all anxious, and when I got a doobie in my hand, and I just need a girl to, be there with me with the doobie and, have some fun,
Why don't you open up? We talked about this earlier.
Calm down.
Was that Mark from Jersey? The internet went down. The internet went down.
I thought my phone was vibrating.
No, but you should open up a dating service for just people with Tourette's. You should do it. Because there's how many people have it?
Yeah, but imagine two of those fucking people walking around. Think that?
No, but I mean, how many people?
Imagine what that thread would look like.
No,
nothing would be spelled right.
Right. I have a great name for it. The
message board.
And Mark will be hitting on women on it.
I'm just still picturing Twitch and Shuli smoking a bone together. Puff, give.
I'm like, you spelled it again.
Yeah, the website's .com.
Imagine Mark with a bastard baby.
Mark is over here right now typing, I can get you into the studio for a blowjob.
Let's go to Andy in Ontario. I don't know if this is true.
Meet George Jetson.
Andy, is this true?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good,
brother.
Unfortunately, yes, I do have a little bit of shame in my life, and it includes in grade 5 actually kind of losing a girl I was interested in to a guy who had Tourette's.
Wow.
Apparently he was a lot more interesting than me. He was more spontaneous, more dangerous, and he never stopped.
Spontaneous and more dangerous, you said?
Yeah. And he never
no,
stopped.
she didn't say on grade 5. She used a little simpler words, like he's more interesting than you.
Yeah, I hear you.
He's not a poopy head.
Now, you've banged women, right?
That's actually an inspirational story. He said his girl left him for someone with Tourette's.
Absolutely.
Well, kudos to my Tourette's people. I'm sorry for that, but I've never had that happen to me.
Well, he also said it was in 5th grade, too. So,
oh,
yeah. I mean, that's before the women realized what the hell.
But maybe he's black, so they were fucking.
That's true. That's a good point. Let's go to Ask Napkin Ed. Ask Napkin Ed.
Hey, Ed.
Okay, I want to ask Twizzle if he finds it funny, because other people find it funny when he does this noise.
Oh, wait, you mean his tics?
Do you find it funny that when you do it?
Well, look, I can do it.
Do you?
Thank you, Raven.
No, I mean, you got to laugh at yourself. I really don't mind that people laugh at it. I laugh at it. Who cares?
Oh.
Mark's going to have a baby.
Mark's having the best time of his life today.
One baby is playing, thank you.
I mean, really, would I be here making light of it and trying to make a career out of it, if you want to call it that, if I was afraid of people making fun of me? Look,
right.
it is what it is. I'm stuck with this. I figure a lot more worse things could happen. You could have
a bastard baby.
You could be in the laundry room writing song parodies.
Or I could have a thumb up my ass.
You could be married twice, living in a basement.
That's everybody.
But this kid's an inspiration. You're an inspiration. You
Thank
really
you
are.
very much. I appreciate it.
And he proved yet again that cannabis and marijuana is a positive tool when it comes to medical health
Probably a lot
for people.
of
not
stuff
just
that would
Tourette's.
help.
Yeah, Bob,
Not just
Tourette's.
Tourette's,
Diabetes, glaucoma,
Pain.
MS.
Pain.
What about spelling?
Cancer. How about that?
Chemo. Yeah.
You do have a problem with spelling, right?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, Ask Napkin Ed, any other questions?
Is Madison going to be there for people to talk to, or?
Get out the Vaseline,
so
my friend.
cool.
He'll leave.
Yeah.
You need to get a website for your people.
Yeah.
You need a dating service for
.net. What, clickinTwitch.net?
whatever it is, because would you date a girl with Tourette's?
Well, of course. I mean, I'd be a fucking asshole if I'd say no.
I know.
Yeah,
that's what I was hoping.
I think it would be hot. I've had sex with regular girls, but never had sex with one of my own kind.
Can I ask Napkin Ed, hearing Twitchell's talk, are you happy that you just have a leaky ass, or would you rather have Tourette's?
It's okay. I don't mind the Tourette.
So you would rather have Tourette's than what you have now?
It don't matter.
Well, one requires a napkin in your ass, the other one doesn't. I think
mine's a little bit better.
Stop bragging.
I would like to ask Mr. Napkin a question.
Sure.
Would you date a girl who had a leaky ass problem? Would you date someone with your problem?
Yeah. Why not?
All right. Just curious. Huh?
Yeah, they have so much in common. So much to talk about.
So what do you use? I use Scotty's.
I shit myself today, too.
Listen, Twitchell's is an entrepreneur. Here's the way to make millions of dollars. Tourette's porn. You and a Tourette's girl fucking. I'd pay to see that.
Wow, that'd be awesome.
Right?
I just pay for the audio.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. We got sheep in the room. They got to figure out if it's the sheep making the noises or the Tourette.
Well, you got to get the girl that swears. You know, like that.
Would you really sleep with a Tourette's girl? I mean, women are hard enough to get to shut the fuck up now.
Well, listen,
they're always cursing at me anyway. I'm fucking up.
You're doing it wrong, you piece of shit.
I want my 4,000. Whoop.
Yeah, according to Levy, every woman he's been with has had Tourette's.
Restraining order.
Yeah.
Listen, get out, you cocksucker. I think.
Yeah, she never stuttered once. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Bob's News. Yeah. And more with Twitchell's. Your calls, 888-STERN-101. Twitchell's. You're listening to Howard 101.
Miserable Men, Howard 101.
Welcome back to Miserable Men. Shuli here with you. Al Rosenberg. Mark from Jersey City.
Hey,
Mike Morse. The Reverend Bob Levy. And our special guest tonight, Louis Twitchell Centani.
Who could be my new roommate soon.
He's a promoter / comic and a really good friend of ours. He's been on The Tonight Show. He's been on True Life MTV, Simple Life. What'd you do on The Simple Life?
I was on season 3. Nicole Richie nicknamed me Twitchels on that show.
Oh, get out of here.
That's how I got the name and just stuck with it.
She actually did do something good. In her
She's a
life.
very sensitive woman. So.
Is there, Mike Morris wants to know for cunt smells. Can we turn his mic up so we don't miss that gem, please, Raven? Thank you. I don't want to miss any questions. Thank you.
It smells like you.
Yeah, I might move into Bob's house. Do you think you can take this?
I don't know if I can put up. I'm on enough medicine, but I mean, you would fucking. You don't sleep, do you?
No, I'm getting kicked out, and I'm talking to Bob. I might be his new roommate. He might let me in. We gotta talk about
like
it.
in the basement.
We live right on like pretty much the same block.
Oh, you guys should totally move in together.
No, what could go wrong?
Well,
Get the shit out of Mike.
I got a few plugs here I want to read. First of all, next Friday we're going to be at Levy's Comedy Club. Myself, Yucko, and Bob Levy.
And we're going to bring special guests. Maybe we bring Lewis if you want.
Bring Twitchels. Why not?
Hang out.
What is it?
Friday, you fuck.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I think that was a yes.
Wait a second. Friday, you fuck.
215-945-Levy for tickets. Also, Saturday, October 11th, The Killers of Comedy with Colin Quinn, the Stadium Theater in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. I got to mention that. It's a big show. And I believe our sniper friend is coming out. Yes. Also, we have October 17th, the Alrosa Villa in Columbus, Ohio. Bob, Sal, Shuli, Beetle, Yucko. Thacker's going to be with us. October 18th in Annie's in Cincinnati, Ohio. Same crew of guys. Then we got October 3rd, Levy's Comedy Club at the Ramada Inn.
That's the next week.
Oh, yeah, that's next week. And then October 4th, we got Yucko, Ed McGonigal, myself, and Bob at Chili Bar and Grill in Holland, PA.
Oh, cool.
Holland, Pennsylvania. And that's where you can catch Killers of Comedy.
My buddy's place, my buddy's friend's place, it's going to be a small place.
Stay close to that mic. Yeah.
And it's going to be a great time.
All right, Mike Morris.
This Friday, October 10th, I'm going to be doing a roast of the Iron Sheik.
That's right.
Nice.
Yes. At the Crown Plaza in Monroe, New Jersey.
You are faggot!
You faggot! We got Don Jameson's going to be doing it, Jimmy Graham, Ryan Mahler, and they got the wrestlers. They got King Kong Bundy, Brian Blair, Nikolai Volkov, they got King Kalua, shitload of guys. Please come down.
Where is that?
It's at the Crown Plaza in Monroe, New Jersey, Friday, October 10th. Ringroast.com. Ringroast.com.
That's where it's going to be. I'll come and see you.
All right.
Come on down there.
All right.
Twitchels.
Where are you going to be?
Well, actually, it's Bob and Colin and myself at the Broadway Theater. The same date, actually, Friday, October 10th at the Broadway Theater in Pittman.
Right.
So you choose. I like Iron Sheik, so to be honest with you, you should go to that show. Or you can just come to us.
Such a good promoter.
I don't know. Yeah, go to PittmanBroadwayTheater.com if you want tickets to see Colin and Bob and me.
Mark from Jersey City.
I do every Thursday night at the Big Apple in Bayonne, New Jersey, and I'll be performing this Friday, October 3rd at PJ Ryan's in Jersey City, New Jersey. Find me on MySpace, Mark Burns.
And Al Rosenberg.
Tal's at the Gold's Gym in East Windsor on Route 33 on the southbound
And
side.
what's our MySpace for the...
MySpace / The Miserable Men Show. And you can email us at miserablemen@sirius-radio.com.
Hey, I also got a guest coming up soon that he sent me a tape, and he claims he can make any woman squirt. And he's been bugging me, and I don't want a woman to squirt.
We can discuss that.
I mean, that's bullshit.
All right, but how's Raven going to do the board if she's in here?
That's a good point. Well, listen, we have to have a meeting on that.
Most of Bob's dates squirt when he cuts their jugular.
Wow, if only you were here early. All right, listen. I want to turn over the show to our lead anchor, our lead news reporter. But before I do, Al Rosenberg has something he'd like to let all our new listeners know.
The disclaimer. This is not an act. Bob is retarded. Bob cannot read. He is special.
No, I haven't.
Excuse me.
Wait,
We'll get to that in a minute. Bob is actually trying to read the news. The joke here is that as miserable men, we ridicule him, and he thinks he's in on the joke. So, Bob, the news.
Hold on. Now,
can I explain what's wrong with
Bob,
me?
you saw a doctor recently?
No, I was somewhere.
Get close to the mic.
I was somewhere recently where I was reading stuff for someone, right?
I like how this
can't
is all
say what it is.
top secret.
Would that be a library?
No, but and the guy explained to me what the problem. He goes,
What guy? What guy?
Shut the fuck up! Did I ask for a towel? Shut the fuck up!
Some
The guy that was the producer said to me, he goes, "Can you read when you just look at it?" And I go, "Yeah, I understand it." He goes, "That's because part of your brain, it goes to the other part of your brain, and it doesn't connect."
Yes. So he's missing. What he's saying is,
I'm
I speak
missing this
Levy.
little thing.
He's missing a bridge
Yes,
in
he's
his
suffering
brain.
from dopus stupidus.
Some guy told me I have cancer.
At least I'm not suffering from not wear a bagger in this.
The guy said, "Can you read when you look at it?"
Like, no, without reading it out loud, you fuck.
Boobies.
Truthfully.
With that being said, it is now time for the news.
You know what I mean.
God.
All right, I'd like everybody's mic off except for Twitchel's. Twitchel's, get close to that mic.
With your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Good evening. A tycoon sweeps Putin and gets away with it. Moscow. A certain sense of humor was called from when the billionaire Alexandra Y. Lebedev looked at the banquet hall that was glowing with candelabra and bare shoulders. When he had convened Moscow's elite to raise support for the major new theater project, but he seemed very well prepared. If there's somebody in the hall who still has any money left to support the Chekhov Foundation, began Mr. Lebedev, who was wearing patent leather sneakers with a tuxedo. Laughter began to spread among the tables. This is said by someone who just left a Forbes list. He went on, referring to the annual ranking of billionaires, which recently gave him spot number 358, with a fortune its editors estimate as $3.1 billion. Okay. Female fan out for season with Tom Brady's knee injury. More than 90% of female football fans... What the fuck was that? Did a small plane just crash into this building? More than 90% of female football fans were lost for the season on Sunday when New England Patriot quarterback Tom Brady suffered a left knee injury that will require extensive treatment. The Patriot announced Monday that Brady, the 2007 NFL most valuable player and arguably the NFL's most handsome man, will be placed on injured reserve. Where despite being no less attractive than before his injury, he will only be partially visible for the rest of the 2009 season. Bill Belichick held a press conference Tuesday confirming this is hard like this with him. This is fucked up. Yeah, usually it's is he choking? Ending his 120 game, starting at a high visibility streak, the third longest for a quarterback and the longest ever for a quarterback heartthrob. Brady left Sunday against Kansas City after suffering an ugly arteria cuticate limicate tear in his incredible handsome left knee after being hit by merely average-looking chief safety Bernard Pollard. I can't go on. I thought a plane hit the building.
You know what happened?
I missed
Raven knows this kid really well. All she did was just show her belly a little bit. She lifted up her shirt a little bit, and he fucking lost it. Raven, do that again. I want to hear it. Do it. What?
There's more than her belly.
Oh.
and that was me.
Wow. So many people want to get on here.
Hot chef.
Andy.
Oh, my God. I don't know who has Tourette's, Bob or Twitch. Oh, my God. You guys got to take sound bites of Fletch for Bob's News each week.
No, we are. What we did was we brought him in here before the show even started, and just him and Raven sat in here, and she just drove him nuts. And we have a bunch of audio of him we're going to have on the show at all times now.
Well, I don't have Tourette's, but I had the same effect when I met her, too.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, if you were here just now and saw what she showed us, your head would have exploded.
No kidding. I think Fletch should lay down, put a blanket over him, and pretend to be the Sibian.
Nice. Andy, you're a genius, buddy.
Take care, guys.
Later. Our good friend Andy from Ontario. Let's go to Nick in Lake Tahoe, who's got a good question. Nick?
Hey, Maxis, Mike, and Ellen Mark. How you guys doing?
Good. What's up, buddy? Josh in New Jersey. Hold on. I'm going to get to you next. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, okay. I got a question for the Tourette's guy there, whatever the hell his name is.
Twitchell's. Not Bob. It's Twitchell's.
Twitchell's? Okay. Yeah, dude, have you ever taken any medication or anything for your Tourette's, or is there anything that they can prescribe you that make you be the way you are?
Yeah, since I was 7, when I was diagnosed, I was on medicine all the way up until I graduated high school. But they never could find one that really pinpointed and made it work. So, and also it made me fat. So I decided to go all natural, and I stick with herb.
Listen, I don't want to cut you off, but Madison's on her way down here with Mike. So,
Madison, who you're telling me about.
Yeah. So now,
don't talk.
So now, no talk. Hold it all in. Hold it all in. We're going to bring her in. We're going to... What?
One more question?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hey, thanks for that little video with the Iron Sheik from the last show back. That was very cool.
Oh, not a problem, buddy. We'll talk to you soon, Nick.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right. Let's go. Let's see if we're there. Oh, Madison's here. Madison! Get over here, sweetie. Come here. The great, the beautiful, the lovely, the talented Madison.
Lovely.
Now, we want to introduce you to a friend of ours, comedian. He's normal.
Hello.
This is Louis Santani.
Hey, how are you, dear?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Did you just call me dear?
Yeah, she did call you dear.
That's
sweet.
That's so sweet. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Now, as a woman, can you see anything wrong with this guy? Why he can't get a date?
Stand up.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at that.
Well, he called me ma'am. That's probably not a good story.
Being respectful.
No, he's very cute. I don't know what the problem is. How's your penis?
Drop your trousers.
We want to do it.
I don't buy it. He's faking it.
No.
What am I faking?
What do you think he's faking? What do you think?
I don't know how he's cute. Why wouldn't he get anyone? If Bob Levy can get a wife.
Louis.
What was that?
He's got Tourette's.
I was holding it in.
He's kidding, right?
No, he really does have Tourette's. His name is Twitchell's. He's a comedian, and he's been on MTV True Life. I have Tourette's and all kinds of stuff.
Would you date a guy with Tourette's?
It's a serious question.
Truthfully.
Because he cannot get dates. And he's a really sweet kid. He's got a lot going on for him. He's a promoter. He's a comic.
They wanted me to hold it in to see what your reaction would be like.
Cry now.
Well, don't cry. You don't have it.
I have a shoulder right here.
He's like Russell Simmons in an earthquake. Think of it that way.
So this is what's wrong.
Yeah, this is what's wrong with him.
Really?
Yeah. Would you date him?
Could you see past this as a chick?
I don't know.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I'm on radio and things like that, the nerves make it worse.
Right.
I definitely can control it, but the longer I control it, the more it comes out later. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think I'm pretty. I
think I'm pretty.
You guys are cruel to do this.
What are you talking about?
We're trying to get you laid.
Yeah. You're cruel for throwing that in his face.
Now, Madison, what helps him is weed. What helps him is weed.
Do you like weed?
He smokes. He calms down quite a bit.
Get this, dude. I know she likes to get titty fucked. I don't know if that's it.
All right. I told you that in confidence.
Yeah, in the men's room.
And you just confirmed it in public.
I'm sorry. You'd have to help me hold it still.
Oh my goodness.
See, you could not look past this. You could not go.
Maybe.
You couldn't hold hands with him in the mall and walk through the mall.
Would you do that?
Yes, he would.
Wait, would I do that?
If you're like at a funeral.
Would I do that? That's like talking to a guy with Down syndrome. Is your face still going to look like that? No, I got to be honest with you. Hun, dear, ma'am, whatever you want me to call you. I'll just call you Hottie. I say how it is.
Oh, wow.
The bottom line is I have Tourette's syndrome. It's a big part of who I am.
Right.
But there's also a lot of benefits that go along with it.
That is not one of them.
I don't know if I should be laughing.
No,
he's fine
with
it.
putting me on the spot.
He's a comedian.
I did not come here to hear compliments from them. They're busting my balls, which is expected, you know?
Do girls hit on you and then they hear that and then they run? Is this what happens?
Well, most times when I meet girls for the first time, you know, I try to hold it in as much as I can, but I realize that I'm just myself more and it comes out a little bit more subtle. Sometimes they think it's cute, and then they're like, "Oh, it's okay, no big deal." Right. And then, where's the phone number?
What about sex?
Yeah,
what about sex? Like having sex with chicks? What is that? Is there any downside to that?
Thing. If I could get to that point with a girl, which I have, I have. But I'm saying, if most girls give me a chance to get to that point, that's when they like it because I'm actually great in bed because of it. Right. But it's hard to get to that point. So even if they're like, "Oh, I don't know, on the fence the whole time," I get them in bed, then I know it's a home run.
Oh. I couldn't have said it better.
All right, Popeye, I'm going to get you. Bob just said the truth. He could never.
I'm also really nervous.
No, he's a great guy. He's a great kid. But this is bullshit that women. I want the women to call up. And
women are horrible.
They are horrible.
Are you single, Madison?
Of course I'm single. I'm a mess.
Oh, no, you're not.
You have any reference to chloroform? I mean, I know this is a weird
Who said chloroform?
That wasn't me. That was Mike Morse. Mike Morse.
It's the third time tonight you said chloroform.
Mike Morse blames me for everything.
So hold on, guys. Hold on. You're all trying to do jokes here, but he's asking a serious question.
I'm like OCD, and I have major obsessive
I have obsessive compulsion. That's great.
I don't have compulsion. I have just the obsession.
Right.
And I pick my cuticles until they bleed.
Do you open and shut doors repeatedly?
No, but I used to arrange my shoes like in a row, and then I
think we have a love connection. Call me crazy.
No, I do the same thing. I
used to kiss my Michael J. Fox poster.
So did he.
Oh my God, so do I. That's great. You know what? I really think we should see. You know,
take a shot one day.
I snore. I sleep with earplugs and a babushka over my eyes.
But you know, listen. That's just the cons. There's a lot more pros where that came from.
Absolutely.
He's got weed.
I think after...
and a big basement.
Wait, I got more questions.
All right.
Okay.
Now, can this be fixed?
What am I, a fucking dog?
What can we cut off?
Put me in the back of the car and say goodbye to Tourette's. We're driving you somewhere.
Do you go to therapy?
I don't take prescription medication anymore for it. For obvious reasons, because it made me, very big. I was 300 pounds.
300 pounds.
I lost a lot of weight. I lost about 140 pounds.
Wow.
And I know, it's great, isn't it? And anyway, but no, in all seriousness, marijuana has definitely been, the ganja. It really is effective. And I don't advocate it.
That's a problem for me, because I was with, Shuli knows this, I was with a pothead for a long time, and
then you broke up with
he had no libido. And
yeah, but I got to tell you something. One pothead can't ruin a name for all podcasts.
Yeah,
everybody's different. Everyone is different.
Yes.
And I'm telling you.
Now, am I allowed to laugh at these little things? I feel terrible.
I'm not a Nazi.
I think you're a dick if you don't laugh. I think you're dead inside if you don't laugh.
It's cruel to laugh.
Do you think that weed would get rid of Jason's lisp?
Jason's what?
Lisp.
I don't know. Maybe.
No, you said lisp.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Shut the fuck up.
When did Jason get involved in this whole thing?
No, but I'm trying to help.
All right, hold on. Let me take this call here. This guy, Reggie in Yonkers. Yonkers is a very sensitive area. They know people's needs. They're not here to hurt anybody.
They have the #1 studies on Tourette's in Yonkers.
Yeah.
Dr. Mike has this fucking...
Reggie?
Yeah, that's not true, Bob. Give me a break, man. We're all normal here in Yonkers.
I know.
What'd you want to ask, Reg?
I wanted to ask Twitch about his sex life. Does he have sex?
Yeah, I mean, I am.
When's the last time you got some stank on the hang low?
This is what, September, right?
Yeah,
September.
That's not good when a guy...
Beginning of August, 2 months.
Oh my God, that's
I know.
He's doing better. You guys met. Was that a glory hole?
Yeah. Well, look, I don't like. I'm not a whore. I mean, I would be if I could be. But it's one of those things where it's not like I'm saving myself. I'm fucking line waiting. I'm waiting. I want something to happen. Look, let's just cut to the chase. Are you free Friday?
He's talking to the guy from Yonkers.
Reggie, what are you doing Friday, Reggie?
He is, right?
Nothing, man. I'm not doing anything.
I want to know.
You got some tickets for me?
I'm just wondering, like, if I bring him, if we're walking down the aisle, if he's going to scream, like, Kite Jew, fucking do nothing.
She doesn't have that kind of
Not
Tourette.
that kind.
But as long as you don't have kikes and Jews and Nazis there, then we're fine.
Yeah. Now, Madison, he won't do that until he gets to know you.
Right.
Al Rosenberg has a question.
All right, let me sum this
He
up.
raised his hand.
Yeah, you have to.
No, we do. In this room, you gotta let people know. Here, let me sum it up. for you.
Imagine that on your pussy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's a kid who overcame a tremendous, problem. He's set his life right. He's a terrific comedian.
Yeah.
He's going to be working with Bob. He's an entrepreneur. He books comedy.
Yes.
And look at him. Look what he's done with his
He's
life.
writing a movie. He's writing a movie. I'm playing his father.
It's called. And it's going to be 2 hours, and it's going to be great.
I'm playing his father. Guess who's playing the
I'll
mother?
fuck you if I can be in the movie.
Erin Moran. I was like,
really?
No.
Don't do this to me.
It's nothing's official, but it's either her or Karen Lynn Gordy. No one agreed to do anything yet. No big deal. Let's get off that subject.
Okay.
But Madison.
Thank you, Bob, for kudos.
He has a lot going for him.
You don't have to sell me.
All right, so here's where we're at. He asked you.
I'm a fixer. I'm just like because I go to therapy. I'm just like there's got to be a way to alleviate it.
We're going to a break, and then we got to do Bob's game and Mark's wrap up.
It's like handicap pimping.
Let's just spur the moment. He's asking if you're free Friday.
Yeah.
He'd like to take you out. Would you be interested?
I have something on Friday, but you could come along.
I just want to add one thing. It's been clinically proven that titty fucking can cure Tourette's.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Come on, try and help a guy out. All right, Madison and Twitchers will keep you updated on what's going on. Madison, you're lovely. Thank you so much for coming down.
Lovely Madison.
Give it up for Madison, everybody. Our buddy here, Miserable Man. There's very few women that can hang on this show. Raven and Madison are the only two.
Just to say to Madison, she's going to fuck the Tourette's kid.
We're going to be right back with Bob Speaks, Mark's Wrap Up, and more Twitchels. You're listening to Howard 101, The Miserable Men Show. We'll be right back.
You guys are killing me.
Welcome back to Miserable Men. Howard 101.
Holy shit.
Just leaving us now. What a sweetheart.
What a whore.
We love you. We mean that in the nicest way
You
possible.
are the best whore.
She is awesome.
Yes.
I like her.
She's
really cool.
She's a $5,000 hooker. That's what she is.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to take one call, and then we're going to get to Mark's wrap up. Josh in Jersey.
It's over
Josh.
already?
Yeah. God, you're kidding me.
Josh.
Oh, what's going on, guys?
What's up, man?
Bob, you little illiterate bastard. I've been waiting for your call, man. Remember we made that bet about your fight?
Well, what was the bet? Remind everybody.
The bet was that if I lost, I would have to come in and smell Bob Levy's balls.
Oh, I do remember this.
And now the bet. Who'd you pick? Bob or Levy or Bonaducci?
No, I was going against Bob.
Yes.
And Bob said that he would give me $300 if he lost.
Okay, I do remember this. Give me your get his address.
All right,
we're going to put you back on hold. We'll get your address.
I do remember that.
Bob will send you money.
You're the man, buddy.
I love you.
Let's go right now.
Julie, can I borrow $300?
Yeah.
No. Julie, you're working for $300 less.
That's anything for Bob.
You know,
whatever he needs.
the manager cut the money down, Julie. I mean, if it was up to me, I would have canceled the gig.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time. Luckily, this guy showed up a little late. Oh, and also, I just want to remind everybody, Twitchels will be... remind everybody about the gig at Broadway Theater, Pittman, New Jersey.
Yeah, big show Friday, October 10th. Bob Levy, Colin Quinn, and myself at the Broadway Theater. That's PittmanBroadwayTheater.com. Friday, October 10th. Get tickets, guys.
And Twitchels is great, man. Go out, support him. And you're seeing Colin and Bob on the same bill. That's going to be a great show.
It's basically 3 Tourette syndrome victims the same night.
That's true.
And chances are you can
and
see
he's going to be with us Friday now. This Friday, you're going to be with us.
Unless he gets a date with Madison.
Yeah.
You might have a date with Madison.
No, you know what?
She had plans, I thought.
Yeah, I think she had, All
right, well, then he'll be with us this Friday.
She said he could come with her.
Friday, I'll be somewhere.
He'll be with us in Levittown Friday night.
Yeah,
so get your
closer
tickets.
to where I live. We'll do Madison later. No, we will do her. I mean, like...
No, you had it.
Listen, yeah, we've already done it.
Twitchels, in all fairness, we have to film it. So, all right.
You wouldn't want me to.
Let's, all right, we got, Mark, we got 6 minutes. It's time for Mark's wrap-up, and then quickly we're going to get to Bob
Tell us
Speaks.
about the parking lot of the Jet Stadium.
And now,
fucking idiot.
it's time. Raven?
What?
La 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 bastard baby. La 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 bastard baby. Marquis Papa impregnato el bambino. No prophylactic. No condom prophylactic.
You like
practice, Rosenberg?
Yes, I did.
Son of a bitch.
Bastard baby. Bastard baby. Bastard baby. It's time for a wrap up.
Yeah.
Finally, he's going to wrap something up.
Nice. You too, huh, lady? Son of a bitch. See you in Broomhall, you fuck. Go lick my taint. Another great night on the Miserable Men Show.
Well, most of it.
You fuck out. To start it off, we took even more calls about the Levy-Bonaducci fight, meaning the only thing beaten worse than Bob is the dead horse. Then we heard about Bob having a spelling problem. Evidently, he was arrested stalking Tory. Louis Twitchell sent Tanny in the studio tonight and became the only guy in history to strike out with Madison. Al Rosenberg is a pedophile.
He does that to me. He does that to me in public too.
I just want to say I seen Al reach over and write that.
Go ahead. Finally, Mike Morris told us about his gig with the Iron Sheik and King Kong Bundy and how he hopes to one day work up his way to Twitchell's dad's Geo. Saying, Al, that wasn't my belly button, and I pray to God it was your finger. I'm Mark Burns with the Miserable Man Wrap-Up.
And now it is time for Bob Speaks.
And now, Miserable Men is proud to present another installment of Bob Speaks.
All right,
with Bob Levy.
here's the way the game works. You're gonna call in. You're gonna spell out your word, and Bob's gonna try and pronounce it. It's a lot of fun, and it goes a little something like this. Joe in Boston.
Oh no.
Hey, what's up, Bob?
What's up, buddy?
It's good to see you reunited with your long-lost son.
All right, please spell your word, Joe.
It's E-X-I.
E-X-I. E-X-I.
S.
S.
T.
T.
E-N.
E-N.
T-I-A-L.
T-I. T-I-A-L.
You are a bastard.
Hey, Burger King's getting Al Rosenberger. It's a 68-year-old son between 13-year-old father.
Oh, that's good.
Exit. What the fuck? I didn't even get it. Existent. Kyle.
You and I doing little are fucking prime examples for abortion, my friend.
Shut up, you. Exit 17.
Exit 17.
Exit 7.
All right, maybe later. Let's go to Mike in Canada. Mike.
I think that's Fort Lee.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, buddy. Please spell your word.
All right, Bob, you ready? Got the pen going?
Yes.
I-P-E-L-I-K-E.
K-E.
K-E-A-G-I-R-L.
A-G-I-R-L. G, not a J. G.
No, G.
A G-I-R-L.
Yes.
What?
G-I-R-L.
6 3/4.
R. The letter R.
R like Robert.
And L.
Okay.
Alpha.
You're close to that mic.
I polite a girl.
No, let's break it down.
I pal like a girl.
Long E.
Yeah, long E, exactly.
I peel like a girl.
Hey, yes.
I pee like a girl.
All right, can we cut that right there so I know what to pull that sound clip?
Julie loves cock.
Nick in Lake Tahoe, please spell your word.
All right. Okay, dumbass. It's G-L-U-C-O.
Hold on.
You can't go that
G-L-U-C.
O-S-A-M-I-N. And E is an idiot.
Isn't it with an I?
Come on, dumb fuck.
Glaucosam. I can't do this with him yet. Glucosamine.
I think Twitchell's knows it.
Glucosamine.
What is that?
Glucosamine.
What is it?
Glucose. Diabetics take a glucosamine.
I was going to ask you what diabetics are.
I'm not a diabetic.
dog, you dumbass.
Listen, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Yeah, it's Gone Quick Twitchels. We'd love to have you back, man.
Oh, I'd love to come back, guys. Thank you so much.
I can't wait for the ride home.
I know.
I can't wait till he moves in.
We'll be back next Sunday and every Sunday. You're listening to Miserable Men on Howard 101. Al Rosenberg, Mark Burns, Mike Moore.